Now, before I start talking about what I'm going to talk about in this video, this is the first time in a long time that I have recorded outside. It has been absolutely freezing. It dropped to negative 12. I don't think I've ever experienced that before in my life, so that was pretty wild. Um, but yeah, it's nice to be recording out here. I'm excited about it, and yeah, I've got a lot of fun things to talk about. Um, First and foremost, something that I've learned over the course of like a year now, um, and especially with therapy, is that not only do people tell you how they feel about themselves when they talk to you, but you really don't have to say a whole lot to learn about somebody, you know? And it's really interesting because like throughout my life I have mistaken so much of what other people have said to me for something that had to do with me. All the while it was just projections or displacement or other defense mechanisms and stuff. People have defense mechanisms. It's just the way that this stuff works. People have defense mechanisms. Um, and they constitute the nature of how people are. That's just the reality of it. Um, but yeah, so like, what's been fun for me to do more recently is just listen to people and just listen to what they have to say and everything. It definitely benefits doing a little bit of work to understand what like defense mechanisms are and what each type are and like what they mean and like what they do and everything. But I've been having fun with that. And on my journey of healing throughout this process, just listening to people and stuff, and like people come to you and they say a whole bunch of words, right? They make a whole bunch of noise, and they say things to get you to believe that what they're saying has everything to do with you. But if you lean in a little bit more and you're very present with what they're saying, you'll realize that they're just telling you about themselves. And that has been one of the most interesting aspects of this journey of healing. I know that I say this has been one of the most. There are a lot of interesting aspects of this journey of healing. And I'm very impressed with how they kind of present themselves to me. But if you really want to know how somebody feels about themselves, just listen to how they talk to you. More often than not, I would argue at least, I'm not going to say that this is fact, but from what I've experienced in life, people are just people are just walking defense mechanisms. Whether it's projection, meaning they're projecting onto you how they feel about themselves. So if they think that they're a piece of shit, they're going to project similar energy onto you. And if you're not aware enough of yourself, aware enough of them, there's a good chance that you're going to mistake it for having something to do with you. But you don't have to, because it's not about you, it's about them. Um, but yeah, the more you become aware of these things, the more you can see through people, and the more you don't take things so seriously. Believe me, I used to be all over the place when it came to what people would say to me. I would literally just be like, oh my god, oh shit, right? And now with everything that I know, I'm just like, okay, so you're projecting now. All right, you're displacing. All right. Maybe if it's an artist, okay, that's sublimation. Um, I'm here, and I'm not like, oh my god, they think this of me, they think that of me. There must be something wrong. Like no, like I don't. I know me. I know my shit. I'm aware of my stuff. So you really can't trick me into believing that your shit has anything to do with me, because it doesn't. And this is the benefit of seeing yourself as you are. But you have to dig and you have to really understand what has happened in your life and what has molded you into who you are as a person. But these are the benefits of knowing yourself. You don't get confused in social situations when someone tries to project their bullshit onto you. You don't get confused, you don't get caught up, and you don't get like oh my god, like no, like okay. You're just telling me about yourself. Nope, it has nothing to do with me. Yeah, that's fucking awesome.